Breaking news yet again, and today we are here to talk about the almighty, the all-powerful LEGO theme of Star Wars. Well, what do you know? LEGO Star Wars rears its ugly head. No, I'm just kidding, not ugly head. But LEGO is coming, and it should be coming very, very soon to you all over the place. So let's talk about what we have. Well, you've got to show your rebel side with the new LEGO Star Wars Diorama building sets. Now, there are 3 of them, and they are going to be available for pre-order. We'll get to that detail here in a moment, but we've got to talk about what they are. So you have 3 new sets that span the iconic scenes from the Star Wars A New Hope and Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. So that is giving fans a new way of exploring their love for the early films while building a model they can proudly display, once it's complete, basically. Inspired by a Star Wars A New Hope, the LEGO Star Wars Death Star Trench Run diorama invites builders to recreate the gripping scene of Darth Vader's pursuit of Luke Skywalker as Luke fights to destroy the newly built Death Star for a victory on the rebellion side. Finish off the build with the memorable words of Darth Vader, "The Force is strong with this one." Then you can continue your journey with the crushingly dramatic Star Wars A New Hope scene, where Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Princess Leia are temporarily stranded after freeing the princess from the detention block AA-23 with this Death Star trash compactor diorama building set. Hello, how cool is this, right? Something we've never seen before. Packed with authentic details including moving walls, a Dianoga's head, and famous characters like C-3PO, R2-D2, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, and Princess Leia. Fans, you awesome people out there, will have no shortage of key features to showcase in this set. Channel your focus and have fun with Han Solo's witty remark, "One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner," to complete this legendary moment. And if you people out there, you fans, are looking to homage, feeling the Force, perhaps, simply find your balance with the LEGO Star Wars Dagobah Jedi Training Diorama building set. The striking display lets training Jedi relive moments from Master Yoda's hut in the swamps of Dagobah while recreating the details of this iconic Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back scene, complete with minifigures representing the characters of Yoda, Luke Skywalker, and R2-D2. The new models are available for pre-order on March 24th. So you're hearing this on March 24th. You can go pre-order them right now from lego.com. As of April 26th at lego.com, LEGO stores, and other retailers as well. So let's talk about pricing for these individual sets. And let's start with the LEGO Star Wars Death Star Trench Run Diorama. It is an 18+ set. It has 665 pieces, and it is going to retail for $60 and €60. That works pretty well for me. The measurements on this thing, it is over 4 inches high, which is about 10 centimeters. I can't say I don't like it. It looks pretty sharp, and we'll talk about the images here in a moment. 8.5 inches wide, or 22 centimeters, and 6 inches deep, or roughly about 15 centimeters. The other one that we're going to talk about here is the LEGO Star Wars Dagobah Jedi Training Diorama. €80, $80 USD, 18+, and a cool 1,000 pieces on the button. 1000. Not enough zeros in there. Yep. But so 1,000 pieces on the dot. That is crazy. I don't ever recall seeing a set at that point ever made. I'm going to have to do some research on that, but I'm pretty sure that's not been a thing. Maybe a little bit higher than that, but holy moly. So this thing measures over 6 inches high, or roughly 16 centimeters, 11 inches wide, which is about 29 centimeters, and 6.5 inches deep, 17 centimeters. The next one that we're going to talk about here, the LEGO Star Wars Death Star Trash Compactor Diorama. It is a Walmart and LEGO brand retailer exclusive. God, I really I really hate the exclusive tag. It gives people PTSD, like over in Europe that couldn't get a Target exclusive or anywhere else around the world that doesn't have a Target. And they're like, please, anybody, will you help me out? Anyway, so this is going to retail for €90 and 90 USD. It is an 18 plus set. It has 802 pieces. The measurements are as follows: 4 inches high, around 10 centimeters, 8 inches wide, 21 centimeters, and 6 inches deep, which is about 15 centimeters. This stuff looks incredible. I've got to admit, I'm not a giant Star Wars fan. I've seen all the Star Wars movies. I love what the Star Wars franchise is. Let's talk about the trench run here, the Death Star trench run. I love what this can be. I can only imagine that JK Brickworks is going to, if I'm not mistaken, he already has something like this that's already modeled, but holy moly, this is cool. So you get your X-Wing, you get your bad dudes that are flying after, all 3 of them, plus they have their blasters, some of them that are shooting blasters. This is pretty much nothing but greebling. These are essentially, I don't even know if you can call these micro builds. Are these smaller than micro builds? Maybe, I think they're probably too big for nano, but they've got to be in between here. But they're super duper tiny. You're getting a bunch of greebling, but here's the thing. You're getting a LEGO Star Wars tile that is printed. You're getting the Force is strong with this one, with the Darth Vader quote that is printed. So that is going to be particularly important for those of you that are into Star Wars. Or maybe you're not and you're looking to make some money in the future. I don't know. But all I know is that is essentially all this is. Now, it doesn't look bad. I've gone through the images. I obviously don't have these as I'm not a Star Wars person. So Lego's like, you? No, not you. Solid Brick Studios, I guarantee you will have these coming soon. Hoth Bricks, perhaps Brickset. There's going to be a number of other RLFM, such as myself, that are out there that are going to have an opportunity to discuss these. So check those out. If I find the links, I will share them with you on social medias. Make sure you're following and get all the goods there. So the next one here that I was particularly fascinated with, well, the Dagobah, with Yoda's kind of Jedi training facility here, if you can call it a facility. I mean, is it really a facility? I like the swamp idea here. You're getting, now, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to go flat out on a limb. Have we gotten green, transparent green tile pieces before? I want to say that I used to have them when I was a kid for something. I can't quite remember. Anyway, so you get your nice minifigs here. You get your, is it his X-Wing that's sinking? I believe that's what it is. But you get Yoda's little hut here, and then you get this kind of little build. Now, these are dioramas. These are not large. These are not massive or anything like that. So don't go into this thinking, holy cow, this is going to be massive. No, it's not. It is definitely not going to be that thing. Thanks, pup. Anyway, so I gave you details on this already as far as size and things like that. I know it's difficult to kind of understand size comparison and stuff like that. But what you have is you have his hut. You have the surrounding swamp that is built up. You have the trees that are in the back that are built up. It doesn't look bad. If you're a Star Wars fan, this is a must-have without a doubt. Day one, if you can get it. Now, I will tell you this. Well, you know what? We'll save it till the end. We'll save it till the end because you already know what I'm going to say. So moving on to the very last one here. This has to be my favorite of the 3. The Death Star Trash Compactor. And here's why. It has an actual function to it. Although, man, I wish there were like worm gears or something like that with this where the walls would, close up. But it's not. You're just pushing them with your hands into the center to be able to get that accomplished. But again, another LEGO Star Wars tile, and then the quote, one thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner. Now, I don't remember what, the context or how he said it when he said it, Luke Skywalker, but, I'm going with it. I'm going with it, dude. I'm totally going with it. Anyway, so you have your minifigs in there. It's a nice little diorama build. I like the coloring. And here's what they did. Because it is a diorama, it is greebled. Is greebled the right word? It's greeblinged on the outside. So it is greebled. It does have greebling on the outside, so it does make it look as such. It isn't just a flat, ugly surface. I applaud the Lego design team for that, the Star Wars team for that, because sometimes, and I'm not saying with them, but sometimes you get some things that don't have greebling on one side or just have an ugly side. Nobody wants to see an ugly side, especially when they're displaying it. So this looks really good. I'm really impressed with this. You can close it up in the sense where you can, compact the walls. I imagine you can only compact them so far, but I'll be curious to see exactly how far you can compact this stuff. I mean, obviously it's only going to go so far. It's plastic bricks. You don't have enough strength where you are going to squish plastic into one giant piece of plastic. You're not that strong, and you're not going to crush it. I promise you. It doesn't matter how strong you are. So as a whole, I think this diorama set, this idea behind it, is going to be perfect. I think people are going to really go for this. I think they're going to absolutely love it and be over the moon for it. So, I mean, it appears like the design team is really doing something different. They're really reaching deep into the vault, but at the same time, it's not like they're leaving it empty. They're tapping into something new, and I like this. And Star Wars fans, I'd love to hear from you. You can let me know on social media. You can send me an email to thebricksking@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious. Star Wars people out there, what do you think about these new diorama sets? Will you be getting them just because you're a completionist? Do you like them because they're awesome? Or maybe you're just kind of like, they're okay. So that will wrap up this lovely breaking news segment, including the new Star Wars diorama sets coming very, very soon. Make sure you do check that out. You can pre-order them today as you are hearing this on March 24th or April 26th. You can take your chances online, but I guarantee you they are going to go super duper duper fast, and you might not have an opportunity. So pre-order these puppies now, guarantee yourself, and in a month, maybe 5 weeks, when you get it in the mail, you're going to be like, it's incredible. So until we meet again, I'm your Minifigure host, Matt. Let's bet on it.